Just got my brand new Mercedes E53 AMG. Some idiot wants to scare the living crap out of me. It must be Greg T Live. Let's go! Let's go!
Welcome to Greg T Live, episode 18, the live show from the Ray Catena Mercedes-Benz showroom in Edison, New Jersey. Today's show is sponsored by CNC Heating and Cooling with special guests later in the show. Greg T and Garrett, take it away.
We are live. It's Monday morning, and it is the Greg T Live podcast show. We're live from Ray Catena in Edison, New Jersey, right here on Route 1, inside the Mercedes-Benz showroom. And like I say, every single week, 10 a.m. the doors open, 11 a.m. the show begins. You're more than welcome to come on by, and we'd love to have a live audience here when Garrett and I sit here to host the podcast. So on this Monday morning, I'm Greg T. That's Garrett.
Hey, friend.
What's up, friend?
I feel trouble coming.
See, I don't. Okay, so let's just begin. There's a lot that we have to get to today, a lot. And one of the issues, evidently, is that you've got some kind of, something that you want to air out. And I don't even know what it's all about, but you said it's been going on for years.
You and I, yeah.
You
and I have a problem, which I think we could talk about in a little bit. But first,
okay,
we got a lot of new people watching us for the first time.
We do have a lot of new people.
So welcome to Greg T Live.
Yes.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching a video.
Is this episode 17?
Sure, why not?
16, 17? What is it, 18?
18.
18, and we still don't have the camera to turn around so you can see the camera crew that's here. I can't wait to get that camera.
They're all naked.
You know what? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a camera. Okay. And I'm going to have it right here. So whenever we want to put it on so we can show the camera crew, then I'll hit the button so that they can, and then we'll give them a microphone. Oh, and then they can talk to us.
That's
right?
Wouldn't
it be great?
That's like when a parent gives a kid a steering wheel in the backseat and be like, you're driving the car too. You having that camera, they're going to be like, okay, Greg, yeah, you got the power
I think it's
too.
time. I think it's time. We have to do that. Like, we talk to the camera guys now, but nobody can see them. We tried, I think it was like last week, where they can actually hear them.
Yep.
We give them the microphone, but you still can't see them. So we need to step it up, and in today's day and age where everything is full transparency, we need a way to be able to see the camera crew.
Okay.
All right, so that's what we have to do. Anyway, all right, so let's start. So how was your Mother's Day? Well, not yours, but how was Allie's Mother's Day?
It was great. She wanted to. She loves to garden, so we got to garden, and we had some breakfast that she wanted from a place that she asked for, so drove out and picked up breakfast.
Good.
And then we just hung. But
how long has she been gardening for?
A couple of years.
Because I think it's like a rite of passage. Like, it seems like all women, they find like this like place in their mind where they're at ease and they're gardening. Like Trish is doing that now. Like Trish is gardening.
Little zen.
She loves that. Right. That's her zen space. She pops on Bon Jovi. She likes her Bon Jovi playing, so she pops on Bon Jovi in the speakers.
Whatever drowns you out.
Yeah, and she's out there like gardening for hours and hours. And I'm like, all right, well, whatever. If that's really what she wants to do.
So I asked you the same question before we got here, and this is what I got.
Right.
My back hurts.
My back is killing me, and it's all about.
How did that come from? How was your Mother's Day?
So if Trisha's watching right now, she knows exactly why my back is killing me.
She's not watching.
She could be. She watches at work sometimes. When she's at work, she actually watches. So if she is, then hello, and I hope that you had a great Mother's Day, Trish. But she knows exactly why my back is hurting. My back is hurting, and don't get any crazy ideas. All right, but what happened was.
Let me guess first.
What? What do you think it was?
You were lifting something.
Nope.
You got out of a chair too fast.
Nope. No.
You were playing with yourself.
Oh, no. I'll tell you what happened. So we had plans to go to my sister Stacy's house. So we were going to go to Stacy's house. My mother was coming over, and we were going to have a brunch.
Okay.
Right. That was a Mother's Day brunch. Mom couldn't be any happier. She was so excited. My other sister, Michelle, she couldn't be with us. She had to go do something with her side of the family. So it was just Stacy and myself. My mom and dad were at my sister's house. And Trish says, my wife Trish goes, I really feel bad. I want to go see my mom for Mother's Day.
Okay.
Trish, if you guys don't know, lives in Long Island or on Long Island, right?
Right.
It's already 11 a.m. in New Jersey. We're in New Jersey. It's already 11 a.m. Now, if you've commuted back and forth to Long Island, you either A, go there super early or you go super late because the traffic is tremendous.
Right.
And it was a beautiful day yesterday.
It's like
Gorgeous.
Newark Airport.
Oh, my God.
You don't want to do it.
You don't want to do it. But it is Mother's Day, and I was ruled out because even my 2 daughters were like, Dad, it's Mother's Day. It's what Mom wants to do. And I'm saying, but this is ridiculous. Like, why now? 1 o'clock in the afternoon? Like, now we're going to get in the car, and now we're going to drive out to Long Island? Are you crazy? We've been through this. It's not like me and Trish just started dating. We've been married for 20-some-odd years already right now. We already know we've been through this. So I feel like somebody's playing like sad music for me.
When did the piano get in here?
I know, I needed that sad music. So there we were. We got in the car, and we drove out to Long Island at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Good guy.
Do you know what that was like?
Tell me.
Oh my God, the traffic. It took us 2 hours and 28 minutes to get to her house. 2 hours and 28 minutes.
Good for you.
We stayed there for dinner, right? And then we decided to drive home. You know how long it took us to get home?
2 hours and 28 minutes.
Wrong. Getting home, 3 hours and 14 minutes. So we sat in the car for nearly 6.5 hours. So my back today is killing me from sitting in the car like this for 6 hours on Mother's Day. So there you go. So everybody, to all the moms, I hope you guys all had a beautiful Mother's Day.
Except
I hope each and every one of you did. But I got to think of something real. I can't wait till Father's Day because you're all going to earn it back now. Because that's bullshit that I have now. My back is killing me after 6 hours of driving.
You're going to take it out on all the mothers only because
That's
you...
right.
All right.
Taking it out. So my back is killing me because we did that. We did that drive. The traffic, it was tremendous. The Belt Parkway, do you know what's going on right now in the Belt Parkway? If you drive on the Belt Parkway, there are no more shoulders now. People are just driving up the shoulder.
Yep.
Just driving the shoulder. It doesn't, from like the Rockaways out, you're just driving the shoulder.
Survival of the fittest.
It's really what it is. And then what you do also is that you you take the exit off the side of the Belt Parkway, and then you hop back on. That's my favorite. When everybody's doing that, when everybody's like going down by that little circle, and then they turn back and they cut back up there by that, by the horse ranch, by the ranch there on the Belt Parkway. Oh, that's my favorite. I love that. I love when people start cutting me off. That's just
great Mother's Day for you.
Oh, it's awesome. Just a great Mother's Day.
All right. So last week we talked about a couple that now the world is finding out about this week.
Yes. So we went viral, bro. Do you know, I'll pull it up right now. I'm going to go to my Instagram right now. I'll go to Greg T. Let's see, Greg T's World right now, all right? And when you go to Greg T's World, the Instagram right now says, I'm going to pull up like real numbers. But you can tell people what happened here.
So we talked about all right, someone will get that call.
It's at 330,000 plus views now.
Okay, so we were talking about a couple who...
That's crazy.
Was throwing a party, and at that party, the husband decided to call out his then wife for cheating at his 40th birthday party.
Right.
So we talked about it. We told the story, and that's it. We didn't give names.
No names. All we did was mention the town it happened in New Jersey. Yeah. In North Arlington, New Jersey.
Which people still debated about.
But okay, but either way, but that's all we did. All we said was North Arlington and that the situation happened. And you're right. We never gave names.
Never gave names,
Nope.
first names, last names.
Nope.
Kids' names,
Nothing.
no names.
Zero. And
names.
We didn't even show the video.
We didn't even
show the video.
Now, here's the other thing. Could we have shown said video?
Sure we could have.
Yes.
We have the video.
You saw it?
Right.
I saw it.
That's right.
But yet the fact that people online
oh my God, attacked me.
Came at us.
Yep.
Like we were witches back in Salem, ready to be burned.
That
we were making this up for the sake of making it up is just insane.
The thing is, we could have made it up. We could have, like right now, like here, I'm going to make up a crazy story right now, okay? This is exactly what could have happened.
This is made up.
Right, and this is a made up story. It's a made up story. Oh my God.
By the way, your improv is never that good, so let's see where this goes.
This happened we're in Edison. Have you heard the story of what happened in Edison, New Jersey? There was a major drug bust. This one guy was driving a van. He got pulled over for speeding, and the police officer smelled something, and they decided to open up the door and check, and they found all kinds of cocaine inside a van. Now, I made up that story completely, right? Totally. And I didn't give out names. All I said was it happened in Edison, which was all made up, right?
Right.
So that's basically what we did last week.
So I can
That's basically what we did.
But that's the
we
thing.
made it up.
But I
we didn't make it up. I'm saying, I'm sorry. We didn't make it up.
not helping our case.
It could have been. It could have been a makeup. I'm sorry. We could have made it up. Is what I'm saying. That's what I meant.
So we saw the video, and I understand if you don't see the evidence, you hear as one person decided to call me a jamoke online.
Yeah, you're a jamoke, bro.
jamoke.
You're a jamoke.
A jamoke.
What is a jamoke? I'm sure I want to look it up. A jamoke. I don't even know what it means.
Whatever the case may be. So,
well, I hope we're not saying a bad word. I mean, I don't even know what it is.
So for those
how do you spell jamoke anyway?
For those that don't see the video, I can understand why you would think it's fake. For the amount of people that we know that know people who also know people, I've met people that work with said people next door to each other, and they say, we know this person, we know her, we know him, we know the family, we know the cousin that was at the party. And for that to come back, and still people go, oh, this is inexcusable. You guys are making this up. BS. All right. It is real. And I can tell you this. We're going to put it out there. If you're watching this right now and you know said couple, if you know the guy, you know the girl, if you know someone related who was at the party,
yes,
we welcome you. We welcome you to Edison, New Jersey. Any Monday. The doors are open to come sit down and tell. We're not gonna be here and judging. We're not going to judge.
We can even do this if they want to come here, right? But they don't want to be on camera. Maybe we can figure out a way to kind of like take one of the microphones, move the microphone like onto the side somewhere, maybe put like a screen up so that you only see the person's shadow, but you never actually see them.
That's not going to help the haters.
And they can talk. They can say like, it was me. I was there, and I saw what happened at the party, and I just wanted to come forward and say that it was very uncomfortable at the time of the party. What do you think?
That's an option,
right? We can do that.
It's an option. But the interesting fact is, as we talked about it, because it happened last weekend. We talked about it on Monday, so it was still fresh in mind.
Yeah.
Guaranteed this week, you will see said video, because I started seeing it all across the internet over the weekend.
So I went to my Instagram, matter of fact, this morning, as I'm doing my daily business, as I, get my cup of coffee and I head over to the bathroom to do my business.
Wait, you get the coffee and bring it to the bathroom?
Yeah, well, I get my cup of coffee in the morning, and then I stroll on over to the bathroom, and then I, put the seat down and get ready to do my business,
So
and as I'm sitting there,
you bring the coffee in the bathroom?
Yeah, you want to drink some coffee while you're sitting on the toilet.
That is disgusting.
What do you mean? You relax. It helps you out. It helps you go. So it's like, it's like my office. My office. I bring my coffee into my office, and I set it down on the counter there by the sink counter, and then I do my business. Okay. Anyway, so I went to my Instagram, right, and I'm looking at it, and I got this message from somebody today, and somebody messaged me and said, I asked you nicely to take that video down.
Okay.
And you still did not take that down. And then they gave me like this laughing emoji, and then they're like, why won't you take that video down? And I'm thinking to myself, who is this person to tell me that I have to take a video down when, again, we didn't mention who the people were, we didn't show the video, we didn't mention any names, we almost could have made the whole thing up.
I think it's easy to say we know who that person could be.
Who
Someone related to the female in this story.
I don't know who the related, but I don't know, because here's the other thing: the name of the person. You don't even know who's behind an Instagram name today.
Yeah.
They can name themselves Gary G. But you don't know. It could be a female. It could be Stephanie M.
Right.
Like, you have no idea what's behind an Instagram name today. You don't know if they're 16 years old. You don't know if they're 12 years old. You don't know if they're 52 years old. You have no idea.
Right.
There's nothing you know. So when this person, messaged me about taking the video down, I just was like, you know what? See you later, block. I threw a block on them, and I'm like, see you later. I'm not getting involved.
So I have another.
I don't need to get involved in drama.
I have a conspiracy about this video and why it took off.
Why do you think?
So a lot of people are curious.
Do you think it's not real? Because I think it's not real. I really do. I think it's not real.
It is real.
See, I know that the video's real. I think it was put on. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think it was a real. I don't think it was really authentic.
You don't think the C word that
I
that
think
hard?
it was so
was it
over
authentic?
the top. My personal feeling was that it's so over the top. And the words that this person used and called his wife, I just felt like it was almost too much. Like, it didn't feel real. It felt like it was pushed. That's all I'm saying, is that it felt that way when I saw the video.
The C word alone
Listen, you're not going to catch me using the bad language like that. I
And
don't talk to my wife that way.
Allow said friends to then post? No way.
Okay.
No way.
I'm just saying it felt like it was fake. It just felt that way.
You're helping everybody that came at you this week. You have fallen victim to the said people that have said that this whole thing is fake.
All I said, we're not. All we're saying is that all we did was talk about the situation.
Correct.
So we're not at fault for anything. What did we do? We didn't name anybody. We did nothing.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying what you're saying right now is what you saw. You just said was fake.
See, I wish we had also a live phone call, like we could have people calling in right now.
I don't want that. I don't
and then
want that.
They could give us their own thoughts on whether or not they think that because now we're going a step further and we're explaining to them like what the repercussions were after last week's show. Now we can actually hear from the audience to tell us, yes, we were wrong, or no, don't listen to the haters, and that we weren't wrong. I don't know.
I have another thought of why this video kind of took off.
Let me ask you something. Do you think we were wrong?
No.
Like, do you think we're wrong for talking about it?
Not at all.
Because why can't you talk about something?
You can.
Right. So I don't understand why people would be mad at us for discussing something. We don't know the people. We weren't even there. All we were doing was talking about something that we heard about.
Yeah.
So
and then saw.
Right. So if we watched a Yankee game and we saw Aaron Judge swing and miss, and we were like, we weren't going to mention any names, and we're like, man, did you see the number 4 batter swing and miss? Oh, he's done. He's totally over. I would never want to have him on my team. Are we in trouble now for saying that?
No.
I mean, we're not using names, no video, but now all of a sudden we got to tiptoe around everything. I don't get why we're tiptoeing around.
All right, you ready to? Here's another thought I had over the weekend about this video.
Yeah, tell me.
Our video, actually, the reaction video to the video we're talking about the surprise birthday party that went south.
Oh, by the way, I just checked. It was 332,000 plus.
I think it'll catch on. Here's what I think.
Yes, you can go to Greg T's World, and you can see the part that we're talking about, Greg T's World, or at Greg T Live, and you'll actually see the piece that we're talking about.
You're going to get called a jamoke in a second for cutting me off.
By the way, jamoke. It's something about loving a kid, loving a child. The child's name is Oak, and that's what it is. It's Jamo and Oak, and you put it together, and you get Jamoke. That's what it is.
All right, so
I had no clue.
If you go to Great T's World and see the video, it's a picture of you talking into the microphone like this, and you say the words affair.
Affair, right? Affair.
Having an affair.
She had an affair. That's what it's called.
But you don't know the story.
No.
And you see the photo of you saying the words having an affair.
Okay.
People automatically assume
Yeah.
you could be talking about a situation you are going through with having an affair.
I'm not having an affair.
Correct.
Right. My wife's not having an affair. At least I don't know. I mean, we don't know. I don't think she's having an affair.
I understand, but but as you scroll, and you see a video with just your photo, seeing the words "having an affair" underneath, what would you automatically assume?
Somebody had an affair, whether it was me or my wife.
Correct.
Right.
But that's not the case.
No, it had nothing to do with that.
So I think people saw it and go, "Oh my God, something happened to Greg T involving an affair."
Oh my God!
Think about it.
That is not what happened.
I understand that.
Not even close.
Dude,
not even close.
Look,
Trish and I have been through a lot, but not that.
I understand.
We've been through a lot.
But I'd rather show you. So
all right, show me. So, Garrett, let me see this. Go ahead. So I'm looking at my picture. Go ahead. Right, and it says having an affair. Well, thank you to the camera guys for that. Thank you very much, the camera guys. Again, we can't turn the cameras around. It'd be nice to turn the cameras around to see everybody. But so thank you to them for setting it all up for us.
So in all, let's. The doors are open for anybody that was at said party in North Jersey, to be even more less specific, for this 40th birthday party, whether it be the guy, the woman, someone related to them. The doors are open. You can have the floor all to yourselves.
Right.
As the world starts to see this video this week,
it would be great to have them on. It really would be. It would be so great.
And that's what we do for that. The other thing is, just automatically don't come at people thinking you know the full story. That's the other thing I wanted to say.
Sure.
A lot of people came at us not knowing anything, just having the bare cliff notes of stuff.
I still don't know what we did wrong. I still don't know. If you didn't mention any names and you didn't say what town and you didn't show the video, I still don't know what we did wrong.
I don't think it's even that. I think it's the fact that people just have emotions and ideas and opinions, and because you have an account, it automatically gives you the right to have an opinion. And you can, but just know that you look silly when you're telling us that we're full of it.
I guess so. All right, we got to take a break. When we get back, we are going to, can we talk about my eye?
We talk about your eye.
I have a problem with my eye. I don't know if it's a sty. I don't know if there's something in it, if I touched it. And also, how many chicken nuggets can you eat in what's
something else that came out of last week?
Something else, right. So so you did really nice. I'm glad you did this. What you did, you brought in a restaurant here.
Yeah, no, an interesting story. So we've been talking about problems in Jersey, and we'll get into it with my friend Joel. But he is a part of a restaurant that opened right next to a sinkhole. Oh,
don't even start with the sinkhole story. I can't even begin. I had to drive out there last week. You know what? When we get back, we're going to dive into all of that. I'm about to rant again about what's going on Route 80 up in North Jersey. Holy. All right, we'll be right back. Remember, this is where to go. And today's podcast show sponsor is CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. When your home needs help with heating, plumbing, air conditioning, or HVAC, or even electrical services, you want to call CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. Call the number on the screen, CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. They're a New Jersey family-owned company since 1965. CNC Heating and Air Conditioning. That's where to go.
Pliables is the popular chain specializing in acai bowls, smoothies, and other superfruit-based treats. Now, Pliables got started back in 2014 right at the Jersey Shore and has grown all across the U.S. They have bowls like acai, dragon fruit, coconut greens, topped with fresh fruit, granola, little honey, and other healthy ingredients. So as summer approaches, get beach-inspired, health-conscious smoothie bowls over at Pliables in Princeton, South Brunswick, and East Windsor, New Jersey. Pliables, that's where to go.
Where to go.
I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Camel, the heart behind Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey. With over 20 years of experience, she believes that you should not dread the dental appointment. With modern technology dentistry, she makes it become virtually painless. Dr. Camel has transformed countless smiles and lives. From extreme smile makeovers to community outreach like Give Kids a Smile, Dr. Camel goes beyond dentistry to make a difference. Visit her at NewJerseyBestSmiles.com. May 17th is Invisalign Day, and with Aesthetic Dental Solutions, she offers Zoom bleaching, IV therapy, or lip plumping. So visit Dr. Camel at Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey, or just call that number on your screen. Dr. Camel and the Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey. That's where to go.
Where to go.
Lunar Audio and Video. They are a full-service audio and video integration company based in northern New Jersey, specializing in both residential and commercial projects. They offer a comprehensive range of services including home automation, video distribution, multi-room audio, lighting, security systems. Now for commercial clients, Lunar Audio and Video provides digital signage, video walls, projectors, and security installations. And then on the residential side of things, they offer their clients home theaters, home audio systems, and advanced security systems as well. LunarAV.com. Lunar Audio and Video. That's where to go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live from Catena, Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey. I'm Greg T. This is Garrett.
Yes, sir.
And we do have a guest with us. We're going to get to him in just a second. Hopefully now you guys are well adjusted and enjoying the show. Take care and tell everybody about it. It's Greg T. Live on Instagram and on YouTube. You can watch it live as it happens every single Monday at 11 a.m. Doors open up at 10, and you're more than welcome to come by. We'd love to have a live audience here, so you can show up next Monday if you like. You know what we're going to have a problem with is 4th of July. I looked at the schedule.
Memorial Day?
Memorial Day too as well. We might have to do it on Tuesday instead of that Monday.
Or I taught you what we could do. We did it for the Porsche event.
What do you want to do?
We could tape it.
Right.
And then post it.
We could do that. I mean, on a totally different day.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to discuss that. Also, the marketing director of Catena just came by, and I like when he's walking slowly around the vehicles, almost to say, "Have you mentioned push a Porsche?" So that's coming up. So what we're doing is Garrett had a brilliant idea last week about pushing a Porsche. Can we push a Porsche 1 mile?
No, can you push a Porsche? You're convinced you could push a Porsche
1 mile.
1 mile.
1 mile.
Without stopping.
Right, without stopping, 1 mile. So Catena heard the idea, and they love it. So we're going to have a Porsche next week. At least we're going to try to get it done for next week. And we're going to attempt to push a Porsche in neutral for 1 mile.
1 mile.
1 mile. We'll see if we can get it done. Also, we're going to get to you in 1 second. We're getting to our guests in 1 second. This coming Saturday, the 17th, it is Invisalign Day, and there's a dentist by the name of Dr. Camel, and Dr. Camel is in Cranberry, New Jersey, and she is offering just an amazing, amazing deals about Invisalign. You get to go to
Camel or Kamal?
Well, no, I asked her, I said, is it like camel? She said, yeah, it's like camel, even though she's spelled it Kamal.
Just making sure.
So I wanted to even say to her, Dr. Camel, but it's not, it's Camel. It is, it's Dr. Camel. Dr. Camel in Cranberry, New Jersey is having Invisalign Day. So you want to check out Invisalign Day in Cranberry, New Jersey. I'm going to post about it later on today and tomorrow, so if you follow me.
Are you doing Invisalign?
I don't think I need Invisalign.
You have the worst teeth known to man.
Get out of here. I do not. I don't think I need Invisalign.
You were eating Tic Tacs the
Listen,
other day.
I think I need something for my eye. There's a problem with my eye. That's the problem I have. I can't figure that out. But all right, let's introduce your guest.
All right, so a few weeks ago, last week we were talking. We were just talking, and I said, how many chicken nuggets do you think you can eat in a short amount of time?
Because we have a whole new segment here called Garrett's Bright Ideas.
So,
Garrett's Bright Ideas. Every single week he's got tons of bright ideas, like push a Porsche, and now how many chicken nuggets can you eat?
So you said
yes,
you could eat how many in a 10 to 15 minute period?
I thought maybe 1 a minute. I think, maybe even 2 a minute. So for like 15, maybe I'm doing 17 for the 15 minutes.
2 a minute would be if.
No, I don't say 2 a minute. I'm saying 1 a minute, but I'm throwing maybe 2 extra in there. Maybe going to 17 or 18 in 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So we have our friend Joel here.
What's up, Joel?
Hey, how you doing?
From Norte 170.
No, I don't say 2 a minute. I'm saying 1 a minute, but I'm throwing maybe 2 extra in there. Maybe going to 17 or 18 in 15 minutes.
In 15 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So we have our friend Joel here.
What's up, Joel?
Air control happened.
Right
next to their restaurant.
The sinkhole opened up.
At Norte 175 in Wharton, New Jersey. The sinkhole from hell opened up on Route 80 and pretty much just screwed over this restaurant for no reason.
I was up there last week. Last week I had to go see a friend. We're going to get to him. I can't wait to bring him on. So I had to go see a friend last week up in that area, up in like the Parsippany area. That's the area up there. No.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. And I was going through there, and all of a sudden, you just come to a complete stop. It's all bumper-to-bumper traffic because they have the road cut off, and then you have to get off at this one exit to get onto, like, Route 15?
Yes.
Or is that where your restaurant is?
We literally going eastbound.
Going the other way.
So if you're going west,
in New Jersey,
exit
right
we're off of.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the same.
So okay, what direction was I? If I was going out there, am I going west or east?
You're going west.
So I was going west.
Yes.
And that very last exit that you have to get off at, right there, right before the sinkhole. That's where your restaurant is.
So technically, that's the exit before the exit you should be getting off of. So that exit is blocked. You have to go 15 north and then come back down south.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you have no choice but to get off at that exit to get to you, but you are really one more exit up, which people can't get to you then.
No.
So what do you do? How do you run a business if nobody can get to you?
That's the hard part. You know, and the crazy thing is when it first opened up, people were driving past the business.
Oh,
but
man.
who wants to get off when you're an hour behind and there's a sinkhole?
Oh my God.
Opening up.
Right, because if if the traffic can't get through to you, that's impossible. That's crazy. I'll tell you this much, man. It was bumper to bumper traffic. Like you're just flying out there because it's open land, you know.
Yep.
So you're flying up Route 80, having a great day. Everything's wonderful. All of a sudden, you could see it coming your way, and there's nothing you can do because they're all being held up by a traffic light. There's a traffic light right at that exit. So as soon as you come off of Route 15, there's a traffic light right there, and it backs everybody out onto Route 80 because you can't go up there where this massive sinkhole erupted. And I told my buddy, I said, I will never come out here again. Never. I mean, you don't even move. We're talking like traffic. Sometimes when you're in traffic, you're crawling. There's not even a crawl.
But
this is a bumper to bumper.
You want to go out there, though, to support our friends, though.
I understand what he's saying. I can't believe it. I really feel bad for you, man.
What are you guys doing to I guess stay afloat?
That's horrible.
Stay open?
Horrible.
Well, what we're doing, the patio just opened.
Yeah.
And we're right on a canal, so there's water right there.
Right.
A lot of promotion, happy hour. We have a very aggressive happy hour, so, you know, and we have a very large...
An aggressive happy hour.
Oh, my, yeah. They're just like, drink, drink, everybody drink.
Pretty much. But the cool thing is that social media has been kind to us.
Yeah.
but also we're constantly trying to feed into the other people in the area. There's a
Right.
lot of other restaurants hurting as well.
Wow.
You know, they're actually closer to the sinkhole. You know, we show love to them and they show love to us, and it's all about community out there, and that's the big thing that's pushing it right now.
I can only imagine in the morning for rush hour traffic what that's like. I went out there in the afternoon when you thought everybody's where they have to be, and I still sat and no lie, I don't think I moved for at least a half an hour. Like I just sat there for a half an hour. You can shut your car off. Like nobody's moving. It's still talking on the podcast.
We're still talking.
That's going to throw everything off completely.
No, what, you need to concentrate while you eat nuggets?
Well, I mean, how many? Okay, well, we're going to start talking while I'm eating. I'm going to be spitting chicken nuggets everywhere. You didn't think about that.
No, you didn't think about that.
I thought about it. Well, here, you can hand it to me. You can keep it over there whenever I need one. You
No,
throw
no,
one
I'm
in my
not
mouth.
feeding you.
Why not?
The whole idea is
You
that-
throw one in my mouth.
I know you're a SEAL by heart.
Let me see.
All right, so the idea is how many chicken nuggets you can eat in 10 minutes.
I need something to drink, something to wash
Joel,
them down.
do you have something?
I do.
What do we drop? What am I going to drink to wash them
Joel,
down?
can we? I'll hold this stuff. Can you drink? Hold on. We got it.
You got a drink?
Joel's got you a drink.
Joel's got me a drink?
Joel he's also he's a well-trained cocktail specialist.
Oh, nice. I didn't know he was bringing cocktails. Now it's different. Norte 175 in Wharton, New Jersey. Norte 175. They have been affected by the sinkhole up on Route 80. Now, if you guys don't know, if you don't live up in that area and you want to Google the sinkhole, what happened was Route 80 is this massive throughway.
Why is Jersey falling apart?
I don't know. And literally out of nowhere, the bottom just fell out of the highway. So there's this enormous hole in the ground. And now they have to try to fix it. Like, how do you fix an enormous hole in the ground? I don't know.
You can't.
So they had to close off the highway. So the traffic is just tremendous. And Norte 175, like Joel was just saying, is the following exit. And he can't even get to his restaurant because he can't get to it. What do we got here? Come on, sit down. Please tell us all about this. What is this?
Joel, margarita?
Look at this drink.
Margarita?
Look at this drink.
You got a margarita right there, dude.
I have a margarita?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that is a Malavita mango strawberry margarita.
Look at how they serve it. And this is in a quart cup. Wow.
All right, you tell me when to go. We'll start.
Oh, that is badass. That is really good. That is really, really, really good.
You'll need it for the lube.
Wow.
All right. Near the restaurant.
Well, the crazy thing is everyone. Yeah.
Oh, Justin, you doing all right?
You know what else is up in Wharton, New Jersey? 13th Hour Haunted House. One of it's New Jersey's top scariest haunted house in Wharton, New Jersey. 13th Hour.
There we go.
Just saying, okay, keep going.
and also like saying the local places, the Naughty Pine. If you've never heard of it, they have really good wings. Their burgers I'm obsessed with, and they've been there for 40 plus years. But they're literally right underneath.
I'll tell you, these nuggets, they're better than McDonald's.
I'm glad to hear it.
Very good. It tastes like real chicken.
It is
Is it
real
real chicken?
It is real chicken.
It's Norte 175, real chicken nuggets. Real ones, real chicken.
We know your conspiracy about chicken.
Yeah, because there's so many fake chickens in the world. This is real chicken.
Well, we have a relationship with Goffle Farms.
Oh, that's real chicken there.
Yeah. So.
No, I know Goffle Farms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's real chicken. I spit on you. I didn't mean to spit you.
It's fine.
I told you it was going to happen.
That's not the worst that you've done to me.
But I told you it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen.
So Joel,
That's four. Four nuggets.
4 nuggets, 2 minutes down. So you're averaging 2 a minute.
I know I'm going to be able to do this, so I'm just enjoying them right now.
Yeah.
And the drink is awesome. So good.
So here's the annoying part, Joel, and I think this is where you might need Greg T to rant for you.
Yeah.
What have you been told about the sinkhole, and when will it be covered up?
So actually, there's this. I don't know where it's coming from. There's a video of elapsed time of what they're doing on the actual highway, and what it seems what they're doing is they're building a bridge over the hole.
Oh, I'm not going to work underneath it.
I don't know.
Wow.
But the thing I think that's throwing us off is like what happens if the hole just gets bigger and it collapses?
Right, then that bridge will collapse too.
Yeah. So, but they're working night and day. The one thing that's really terrifying for me is there's a place called the Avalon, which is a beautiful building, but it's literally it's like right next to the sinkhole.
That's going to collapse.
That's what they're afraid of.
Those apartments?
Yeah.
That could collapse.
Yeah. They're right off the highway.
Imagine living on that too, and working on it.
Yeah.
Look, dude, I'm going to crush this. This is 6 nuggets already I've eaten. This is the most nuggets I've eaten in a long time. What's my timeline?
You're at 3:30
This is
almost.
gonna be simple. I'm gonna finish in just a second right now. All right, okay, keep going. Well, I can't talk while eating at the same time.
You know what? We gave you the drink, which I guess you need a drink in competitive eating. So
That is awesome. Tell me about this drink. That's delicious.
So we're actually Dining Out magazine did a big thing for us.
Really?
We're on the cover.
I can see why. Everything so far is delicious. Real chicken and the drink is awesome. Yeah.
They came in, we did a big party in Malavita, which is part of Dos Artes. They came in and we had an ice luge, and that was going through the ice luge.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And people loved it so much, we just kept it on.
It's so good.
It's part of our margarita flight, so you get 3 margaritas.
You know what it is? Sometimes you eat something or drink something, and it's that good. And then it starts, and it's at that point that you wonder, why can't everybody just have good food? Why can't? But think about that. Why are certain restaurants, they're open, but they don't serve good food, when other restaurants serve good food? Can't they all just serve good food? It's all the same ingredients, no?
no.
Well, I will say that our chef, John Rodriguez, his family owns Cross Keys up in Andover. He actually spent a lot of time in Mexico and Southern California, so our tacos,
he
our
did
wings,
research.
he knows all stuff.
Yeah.
And the owner, Vinny, he owns Meza in Livingston. He's very much about quality ingredients. I asked him, what do you want behind the bar? Because I'm the beverage director.
Yeah, right.
He's like, I don't want any crap. Even the well. So our well ingredients are top notch, and that's what we do.
So far, we've gotten 8. How many?
We got 8 at 5 minutes.
Dude, I'm gonna crush this. This is 9 right here. I told you, who can't eat 1 chicken nugget per minute for however long? You can keep on going. We can do 60 in 60 minutes. We can do 70 in 70 minutes. Doesn't matter. You can't stop.
You cannot eat 70 in 70 minutes.
You literally can until you just get sick and barf everywhere.
You are going to get sick after, I believe, 20.
You would get sick,
I believe
yes,
20,
but-
you would get sick.
Okay, so, but it's not impossible. What I'm saying is that the body can continue to eat little chicken nuggets until they get sick and like barf everywhere or have diarrhea or whatever. But, you know, I mean, look, this is number 9, and 9 is going to be in only 6 minutes.
I mean, we talked about it behind the scenes, behind your back. We thought around 15, 20, but we also didn't want to make you sick.
Nuggets until they get sick and like barf everywhere or have diarrhea or whatever. But
we also didn't want. Now, given the situation aside, something you've always wanted to do?
Yes. But the funny thing was, we were trying to figure out what we were going to open, and Vinny was like, tequila bar. And I said, well, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it till till the wheels come off. So we have the big thing there, the big draw, which is exciting to me, is we have over 130 different types of agave representations behind the bar.
really?
Oh, wow.
Tequila, mezcal, all that stuff.
We got work. We got to go
That's where we
visit.
want to go and hang out.
We'll go visit. I'll drive so you don't go crazy.
That's what we should do. We can get Jada to drive us because she can't drink, so she's our Uber home.
Sold. Sold.
All right, great. Look, I'm already at 11.
How do you feel?
I feel fine. That's 11 chicken nuggets, and they're delicious. This is better than McDonald's. God. Very good. No, keep talking.
All right. So, I mean, you're past it. You're going on almost 7 minutes.
Listen, bro, this was your idea. You're like, how many chicken nuggets can you eat?
If you want to keep on going, I just
come on.
I don't want to be at fault for you getting sick.
All right, we're going to take a break. We got to take a break. Or we got to take our second break in the show.
We'll keep going. Yes.
All right. So right now we're going to take a break, and when we get back, we're going to continue with chicken nugget talk, and of course the restaurant that's suffering by the sinkhole.
Norte 175.
Norte 175 in Wharton, New Jersey. All
This is where to go.
Our friends at Lavotti's Old World Market, they are all over the place. Brick, Englishtown, Aberdeen, Freehold, and in Middletown. You should try Lavotti's ready-to-go meals. Full dinner meals, pasta, spaghetti, eggplant, chicken, seafood, steaks. They have dinner for everyone, including gluten-free like myself, and they're all prepared daily and fresh. So head to Lavotti'sOldWorldMarket.com for their weekly specials. Lavotti's isn't just about great food, they're about family. Lavotti's, it's where to go.
Where to go, where to go,
want you to indulge in some pure wellness and discover the ultimate relaxation at Billy Bosa Massages in Parlin, New Jersey. Over at Billy Bosa Massages, they offer cryotherapy, red light therapy, body sculpting, laser lipo, and cryo slim. And you can experience this all with the luxurious wellness experience at the exclusive private upscale setting at Billy Bosa Massages. So book today, BillyBosaMassages.com, or check them out on Instagram, Billy_Bosa, B-O-S-S-A 06. That's where to go.
Where to go?
One bite? Are you kidding me? At Melly's Pizza in Marlboro, New Jersey, you're going to want that whole slice. Melly's serves up hand-tossed homemade pizzas with perfect crispy crust. Their rich tomato sauce, melty cheese, it's going to take you back to Grandma's old kitchen. Anthony Melly, along with his wife and 2 amazing daughters, they welcome you to their home away from home to try that signature thin and crispy, homemade fresh pizza. Melly's Pizza? One bite? It just ain't enough. Melly's Pizza, that's where to go.
Where to go?
It's called Stretch Lab. Improve posture, reduce stress, increase range of motion and flexibility at the Stretch Lab, Marlboro, New Jersey. Improve your sports performance or reduce that muscle and joint pain. Stretch Lab's team of highly trained flexologists will give you a deeper stretch than you could ever achieve on your own. Go to stretchlab.com to find your Stretch Lab location near you. Current locations in Westfield, Summit, Shrewsbury, Wall Township, Howell, and Metuchen. Or call the number on your screen for Stretch Lab in Marlboro, New Jersey. Stretch Lab, that's where to go.
Where to go?
All right, and we are back again. I am no longer eating chicken nuggets, and it's not because they're not good. They're delicious. One more time, a special thanks to Norte 175 in Wharton, New Jersey. And if you've been following the story in New Jersey about the sinkhole on Route 80, it is such a sad story that a lot of people, a lot of restaurants, a lot of businesses are really suffering because people can't drive to the nearest restaurant or nearest business because of the sinkhole. So they're making you stop at one exit prior to, and that is why Norte 175 is with us today, because nobody can get to his restaurant, and the food is just delicious.
You should make Norte 175 a place where to go.
You know what? We're gonna do it. We're doing it. They're making an announcement. We're going to do it. So here's what we're doing, Joel. So I started this. This is ideal because for you, I would love to spotlight where people can go and to help your restaurant out. So what I do is I go out and I make like a 60-second video. I'm going to talk to you, the owner, and you'll take me around on a tour of the restaurant, and we're going to spotlight where to go get great food and great drinks.
Where to go?
Let's do it. Done. Let's do it on the house. Listen, you came all this way. I'd love to do it. It'll be on the house. I promote it to about 340,000 people. So I make sure that people are going to see it. And then I'm also going to put your commercial on all of our podcasts. So I'll play your commercial on all the podcasts so that everybody hears about Norte 175.
I really do appreciate that.
Look at that.
We're doing it.
Awesome.
Dude, we're definitely doing it.
Much.
You stole my heart. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I feel so terrible that this has happened to you and so many other businesses out there. That's a great idea. This is another Garrett's brilliant idea.
There we are.
It's another one of Garrett's brilliant ideas.
So Joel, before we let you go, there's a ritual here. When Greg T taste tests anyone's food, he rates it 1 out of 10.
He's making that up again. Okay.
1 out of 10. Yeah. They're all laughing because they know it's true.
Right. Okay. Because you know what's coming. Go ahead.
So he has known to. I mean, he hasn't given anybody below a 10.
That's right.
So, Greg T.
Yes.
I ask you, let's first rate the drink.
The drink.
You had a beautiful drink.
The drink is so good. I'm going to say the drink is a 10.
10.
It is a 10. The drink is a 10.
10 out of 10.
So good. Norte 175. Grab yourself some drink right there. It is so good. It's a 10.
Mitch,
10.
You know what we need for the future? Greg T's 10 out of 10 review.
No, what we need is I want to be like all these other silly influencers. I want to sit in a car and give some stupid reviews and talk about the undercarriage of food. People love to use that word undercarriage. Oh, the undercarriage is so crispy. And I want to sit in the car and I want to give fake scores. That's what all these influencers do now. So I want to be just like an influencer and I want to sit in a car and give excuses.
All right, now for the chicken nuggets.
The chicken
1
nuggets.
out of 10. I can only guess what you're going to give it.
I'm going to tell you the chicken nugget is really good because it's real chicken.
Yep.
Real chicken. Now, it did make the trip. I'm imagining that if you get it there at Norte 175, it's crispy.
Yeah.
So it wasn't as crispy because it had to make the trip, you know? But it was still so good because the chicken was real. And he gets it at Gothel Farms, which we know they supply top-notch chicken.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that chicken nugget, that's a 10. That's
10. There we go.
That is a 10
there
out
we
of 10.
go. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
You know what? I feel bad for the first restaurant that gets a 9.
No, nobody's going to get a 9. I mean, when you come onto the show, when you bring food onto the Greg T Live show, your score is always a 10.
A 10.
Because I appreciate you guys coming by. So that's why.
So
you're
Joel,
10.
Norte175.com.
Yes.
Norte175.com.
Instagram as well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Social media.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to follow you. Hold on. And then after the show, listen, I want to get all your information, and I want to drive. I will drive out there to do a Where to Go with you guys. And I want to
He'll
make a
hate
Where to
you
Go
when he
video.
gets there,
I
but
will
then he'll
definitely
love it.
I'll definitely be PO'd for sure. But wait, hold on. I want to go follow Norte175. Norte175. N-O, gotcha. Norte. I see you right there. Oh, there you go. 175. Done. Got it. And followed. Look at that. I love your place. I'm in. Norte175. I'm in. I love it.
All right.
Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. And I'm sure you have more than just chicken nuggets.
A lot more.
A lot
Right,
more.
a lot more than chicken nuggets.
A lot more.
Well, that's what we'll do. When I go out there to do a Where to Go, I will show off all kinds of different food that you guys have there.
Much appreciated.
I love it. All right, guys. So we're going to take our last and final Where to Go break. And if you don't know what we're talking about, this is what I'm going to be doing for Joel at Norte175. This is Where to Go. Eat Clean Bro. They deliver fresh, healthy, chef-prepared meals right to your door. So whether you're into bodybuilding or weight loss or just trying to eat better without the hassle of cooking, Eat Clean Bro has got a ton of options for you. Gluten-free options, high-protein options, chicken parm with sweet potato mash, buffalo chicken, mac and cheese, turkey meatballs and pasta, teriyaki salmon with jasmine rice, and Eat Clean Bro delivers within 24 hours in New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania area. So if you're looking to try it out or you want help picking some meals that match your goals, head over to eatcleanbro.com right now. Eat Clean Bro. That's where to go.
Where to go?
I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Camel, the heart behind Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey. With over 20 years of experience, she believes that you should not dread the dental appointment. With modern technology dentistry, she makes it become virtually painless. Dr. Camel has transformed countless smiles and lives. From extreme smile makeovers to community outreach like Give Kids a Smile. Dr. Camel goes beyond dentistry to make it different. Invisalign Day. And with Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey, you can start Invisalign on that date. And you choose one complimentary offer: Zoom bleaching, IV therapy, or lip lumping. So visit Dr. Camel at Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey, or just call that number on your screen. Dr. Camel and the Aesthetic Dental Solutions in Cranberry, New Jersey. That's where to go.
Where to go?
Now, if you don't know, Playa Bowls is the popular chain specializing in acai bowls, smoothies, and other superfruit-based treats. Now, Playa Bowls got started back in 2014 right at the Jersey Shore and has grown all across the U.S. They have bowls like acai, dragon fruit, coconut greens, topped with fresh fruit, granola, little honey, and other healthy ingredients. So as summer approaches, get beach-inspired, health-conscious smoothie bowls over at Playa Bowls in Princeton, South Brunswick, and East Windsor, New Jersey. Playa Bowls, that's where to go.
Where to go?
Lunar Audio and Video. They are a full-service audio and video integration company based in northern New Jersey, specializing in both residential and commercial projects. They offer a comprehensive range of services including home automation, video distribution, multi-room audio, lighting, security systems. Now for commercial clients, Lunar Audio and Video provides digital signage, video walls, projectors, and security installations. And then on the residential side of things, they offer their clients home theaters, home audio systems, and advanced security systems as well. LunarAV.com. Lunar Audio and Video, that's where to go.
All right, and we are back on this Monday morning. It's Greg T Live. We are live from Catena in Edison, New Jersey on Route 1, and we want you to come on by. Doors open at 10 a.m. every single Monday, and at 11 a.m. the show goes live, and we'd love to have a live studio audience. So please stop on by and be a part of the show.
Yes.
You never know what you're going to get.
Like next week.
Next week. Wait, hold on. Before we go to next week,
You
I'm
all right?
burping. Well, I'm burping like crazy. Norte175 was just here, and I swear to God, great idea. Here, not only that, I mean, you kind of put me on the spot, You kind of put me on the spot. Let's be honest.
How did I put you on the spot?
Because you offered me to go do a where to go from his restaurant.
All I said was, this is where to go.
Yeah, I get it, but you know what you're trying to say. You're like, why don't you go out there and do a where to go? And I can't say no to the guy when he's sitting right there.
You should go out. You're the one that.
Well, what did you think I was going to say?
To get up on your high horse and go, I will be the knight in shining armor.
What did you think I was possibly going to say when you said, oh, you know what? You could do a where to go from his restaurant.
I never said where you
Obviously,
should do where
I'm
to
going to go, you know what? That's a great idea. Tell you what, Joel, I'm going to go out there and I'll do a where to go. You put me in a bad spot. I couldn't say no to the guy. You did that to me.
All I said was, this is a place where to go. Just like the name of the company that you started.
Okay, no, what you did was you leaned back and you're like, hey, you know what? This is a place to where to go, huh? There's a place to where to go. Meaning that I should be going out there to do a where to go. That's what you said. That is again, I think she's watching right now. Dentist, Dr. Kamal, Kamal, Dr. Kamal. So you can say Camel or Kamal, but she is running Invisalign Day, May 17th. That is this coming Saturday.
A lot of smiles.
A lot of smiles. Invisalign Day. Are you on her site? Oh, you're on. No, you're on. Yeah, you're on our site. Best Smiles. So go to bestsmiles.com, and between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. 9 a.m. and you are getting an amazing. You start Invisalign on that date, and then you choose a complimentary offer. You can either get this Zoom bleaching, you can even get IV therapy, or you can get lip plumping, and it's all a part of Invisalign Day at Dr. Kamal's office in Cranberry, New Jersey. So check her out, Dr. Kamal, Kamal in Cranberry, New Jersey. And she's actually aware to go as well. But it's all going down this coming Saturday, May 17th, Invisalign Day.
Yes.
How's that?
All right.
We did enough?
Yeah. Well, there's one thing I want to bring up.
So, yeah, there's one thing that you mentioned earlier this morning, and you haven't gotten into it yet. There's something that I did that I got you angry.
You've been doing.
What am I doing?
You have a way of not in person, your text talk.
Okay, text talk.
Your text talk. So,
well, I talk to text.
Well, no. So you kind of are speaking to it, essentially.
Right.
Every time you end a conversation, no matter where we are in the conversation, you are like a 2-year-old.
What do I say?
Peace.
Well, what else do you do? You have to say peace. That's how you end it.
You just don't end a conversation like you end a conversation. That's it. You don't have to say peace.
Yeah, but at least if I say peace, then you know I'm walking away from the conversation. If I don't say peace, then you're going to think I'm still hanging out there, like I'm still there doing the texting.
No, I don't go, hey, he's definitely hanging by his phone waiting for the next. Just as we talked to Mitch and Ryan and Aiden, we ask a question, they answer, vice versa, and that's it. That's how you normally text people. No, and then when I'm done texting you, instead of just ghosting you, I say peace, knowing that the conversation has now ended. Yes. And I say that very nicely. Like, listen, in church it says, let us all go in peace. That's what the priest always says. Let us all go in peace. So I give you a text message, and then I write peace, meaning like peace, it's over, I'm done, I'm moving on. Here's how you ended yesterday. Let us go in peace. Happy Mother's Day, you mother. I love that line. And then peace. Happy Mother's Day, you mother. And then peace. Peace. That's it. Meaning like I'm done. Meaning like you don't have to get back to me on that. Because what happens is you're going to want to text me back. You don't have to text me back. That's almost like I'm done with you. See you later. No more. I am done. Tapping out, no more. What I'm trying to say is, when I give you the word peace, I'm saying that you don't have to respond. Like, I'm done. I sent you a Happy Mother's Day text, and that's the end of it. You don't need to, send me a joke, a jiffy, nothing. You just, whatever it is. What's so funny? A jiffy. A jiffy. A gif. Whatever it is, you don't have to do any of that. I just say peace, and we're done. But that's it. Like, you'll get a sentence in, and before I can even say anything or respond to you, it's peace. Peace. I'm out. Peace. We're done. That's it. It's very simple. I don't think there's anything wrong with the word peace. I never heard of anybody ever getting mad at the word peace. Well, because the way you deliver it.
Who gets mad at the word peace?
The way you deliver the word peace.
That is an issue. You've got issues with somebody saying goodbye to you. You've got separation anxiety. I think that's what it is.
No.
Yeah, when a text message is over, I think that you're upset because you're doing it's separation anxiety.
See, I feel like you need
anxiety. I love that song. You got anxiety. It's all over the internet. I love that song. That's the anxiety. You know what I'm talking about?
Who sings it?
I don't know. I forget who sings it.
Try to pronounce it.
I forget who sings it.
If I pull up her name,
I forget who sings it. I know it's anxiety. I just forget who sings it.
I'm going to show you.
What does it matter? I like the damn song.
I'm going to show you her name.
What does it matter? Oh my God! Here we go. Who doesn't love that song? Yo, you know that song, Anxiety? It's everywhere. Isn't it so catchy?
How do you say her name?
Anxiety.
Hold on. How do you say her name?
What? That's Doechii.
Yeah, there you go.
See, I knew who that was. That's Doechii. Yo, Doechii sings Anxiety. I like that. Hi guys, how you doing? This is Greg T Live. It's a podcast every Monday. Every Monday we're here.
They're just trying to buy the G-Wagon. That's it.
Are you buying that G-Wagon?
I'm looking at it.
Wow! That's unbelievable. Congratulations. Better you. I can't afford that.
My boy said it's a girl car. What you think?
What? No way. That's
Your boy's jealous.
that is so cool, that truck. That is so cool.
Your boy's jealous that he can't afford it. That's why.
Oh my God. See, again, camera guys, the reason why we need the camera to turn around, then the audience can see the audience right there and talking about the G-Wagon that's for sale.
Stop yelling at the guys.
By the way,
that was our opportunity
by
to
the way,
sell a car.
That G-Wagon right there? Oh my God, that's right. That's our thing. Please come back and buy the car. Let me tell you, that's our thing. Remember, we're trying to get people to buy a car?
Yeah, no, I know. And you decided to take it out on,
oh my God,
on Mitch, Aiden, and Ryan.
We need them to buy a car so badly. We need somebody to come to Catena, Mercedes-Benz in Edison, New Jersey, and buy a car and tell them you're buying the car because of Greg T Live.
Yep.
You have to tell them you're buying it because of Greg T Live. We've got to give back to Catena some way for letting us podcast every Monday.
Well, I think next week is going to bring a lot of attention to what Catena in general. So next week,
yes,
we're going to set it up. Greg T will try to push a Porsche for 1 mile.
This is all part of our new segment here called Garrett's Bright Ideas. Garrett has all these bright ideas, and we are now going to actually execute our second big bright idea. The first one was the Nuggets, which I kind of think fell on it. It kind of fell flat.
I don't see you coming up with anything.
Okay. But I mean, eating 10 nuggets in 10 minutes, it's not that difficult.
I really wanted you to do 30 in 15, but I also was looking out for your best interest.
I will say, though, the good thing about what you did is you brought attention to what's going on with the restaurant Norte 175.
That was really
So you really did kill two birds, one stone. It was a great idea. You brought the nuggets here. We got a little bit out of it, but yet we really, spotlighted what's happening with this restaurant.
Right, and many restaurants around the area and businesses.
Again, Norte 175 suffering from the sinkhole on Route 80. I don't know how they're all going to get through. I really don't. I don't know how they get through it.
There's a bigger issue with Jersey in general right now. It's just
what are there? Sinkholes everywhere, just ready to drop out from underneath us.
Airports.
Oh my God.
Mayors getting arrested. I mean,
I'm not a part of any of this stuff. I'm not a part of any of that.
But it just feels like everything's going crazy in Jersey right now.
Well, listen. Next week, can Greg T push a Porsche? It's the Push a Porsche promotion. Push a Porsche promotion. Push a Porsche promotion. How many times can you say that fast?
How can you say it? Push a Porsche promotion?
Push a Porsche promotion.
Push a Porsche
promotion. Push a Porsche promotion. Greg T, push a Porsche 1 mile. That's what we want to find out. Can I push a Porsche 1 mile? We're going to try to do it next week. The marketing director here at Catena said we could try to get this thing done. So we're going to measure out their parking lot and see how far it is.
You think you can do it? I don't think you can do it.
In neutral? Absolutely. Once it gets rolling, you're good to go. It's easy to push a Porsche, for sure. We're going to push a Porsche. That's what we're doing. And again, Invisalign Day, May 17th, this coming Saturday is Invisalign Day. So call Dr. Kamal, Kamal, New Jersey, Invisalign Day. All right, so check her out. If she's watching right now, hello, Dr. Kamal, Kamal, I got you. All right, on that note, are we done?
Yes.
I think we are done. And I'm sorry about the peace. I'm sorry I'm saying God. Well, we're about to say peace out, only instead of saying peace out, we're going to say Greg T you later.
Okay.
All right? We're going to do that. We will see you here next week for what? What is it, episode?
19.
19. Are we going to do anything special for like episode 25? We should.
Why?
Why? It's a quarter of 100. That's a big deal. I think it is. All right, on behalf of myself, I'm Greg T, and this is Garrett.
Thank you for
This is
watching.
Greg T Live. I want you guys to check it out at on Instagram at Greg T Live. Go to Greg T's World, and I am going to go do a Where to Go out in Norte 175. I'm going to check that out.